All right, guys, thank you for joining me. This is Coach Kev, Regional Sales Director with FES. I always tell people I'm not an FES. FES is in me. I'm going to take a few minutes just to kind of go through the first email that you should send out to your new agent. And if you need this template, all you have to do is email me and I'll send it over to you. So moving forward, every new agent that gets enrolled in your organization will have this. So what I do is I email this to every single agent. That way they know what the next steps are, and you will know what the next steps you can review with them. So this is going to be the launch. But I think the first thing you really got to know, and your new agent has to know, is the first step is getting the field trainer. This is the most important position in the company. I know these are some high titles. You get paid very well down here, but this title is super important. Field trainer, 1,600 in volume, having 2 personally sponsored agents, and basically getting to field trainer. So that's how simple that is. The way we do that is really with 2 customers and 3 agents will get you right at field trainer, and then also you'll be able to take advantage of the Strive for 5. So that's simple. Let's get right into the email that I usually send out. So this is the email that I send out. Hey Sabrina, we have to follow. We have to follow the steps below. Thank you for joining our team. We will help you become more. Let me know the best time to follow up with you about the business. So basically, you just take a few minutes just to go over this with each individual agent that comes in. So the first thing is, you definitely want to go to activate your credit restoration. So I always click this, which will take me here. All right. And then, I'll take them through all the services a little bit just so they can kind of go through this, and then make them log in here, which is their email and their last 4 of their social. All right. Key points. So once they log in here, they go to credit restoration and they just follow all the steps for that. If they want to turn the page into Spanish, they could by doing this. All right. And then everything turns into Spanish, which is awesome. All right. So that's the first thing I'll do, is kind of help them activate the credit restoration. That's the most important thing. The second step is to have the new agent print out the launch form. So where is that launch form? It's usually on the main email that you send to them. It's in the attachments section. So I'll just zoom in. Make sure the new agent actually writes their name, their password, things of that nature. But the most important thing is to start off with their why. So you want to ask them, what's the main reason why you joined FES? What's the main reason why you want to make extra money? So let me share with you guys my why. The main reason why I got into FES myself is because I used to work at an ad agency, and I won the sales contest, did very, very well. And then, they capped my pay. That's like telling LeBron James, don't shoot threes. So they capped my pay. It was really, it was a blow, not only to my ego, but to just me in general. If I'm generating so much revenue and if I'm such a great employee, why would they cap me? But it was good that they did that, because if they didn't cap my money, I wouldn't have had my mind open for a new opportunity to come in. So I just wanted to walk away from my job. I wanted to get away from the rat race because I was overworked and underpaid. Didn't get a chance to spend so much time with my kids, do certain things with my wife. So that's the main reason why I wanted to get out. But more important than that, just feel a sense of fulfillment. When you can help people, restore their credit, and they can get the house, the cars, and get business loans and get to the next level, it's just very gratifying that you're a part of that process. So always start with the why. Find out what makes them tick. Make sure you also find out what's their biggest bill. Maybe it's their mortgage, maybe it's their rent, maybe it's their car payment, maybe it's a student loan, maybe it's a loan. It doesn't matter, but find out whatever that big, the largest monthly bill that they have, and then that's what we're going to use, or you're going to use, to focus on helping them stay focused in the business, but at the same time that's going to be a reminder why they need to go through the no's, why they need to be okay with family saying no, friends saying no, people saying Friday, people saying the scam, all this craziness people say. But guys, remember, this business will change your life if you work it, and you don't allow anyone to steal your dream. So you want to start with the why, which is super, super important. And then you want to figure out a launch date. So what is a launch date? Basically, you're going to have a time where you can set up a get together at that person's home, Dunkin' Donuts, or even your home. Maybe you can host the launch party for them. But the bottom line is they have to find a place where they can invite people to see the information, and then your mentor, either myself or the individual that brought you into this business, they're gonna come to the home or come to wherever the gathering is and to present the information on your behalf. So you can, as a new agent, you can step up and learn the first half of the presentation, which is the 1 through 4, and then allow the expert or your mentor to do the remaining 5 through 10 and close out the room. But the first thing is figuring out a specific date. Usually Mondays are great. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, or Sundays, those are all great days to have. So you're gonna have that main launch date. What I did was I had to launch at my home. I invited 40 people to my home. 16 people showed up. Within 24 hours, I had 6 customers, between 6 customers and agents. So that was my first launch. And then I had a fallback. So I had a second meeting where probably about 20 something people, I called like 20 something people, maybe 8 or 9 showed up. I think I got another customer or agent, but within the first 2 weeks, I got between 12 customers and agents, and I knocked out my stride for 5. So you want to have a launch date, 7:30, 8:30, somewhere in there, in the evening time. And if it's on the weekend, it could be in the daytime, that's fine. But I would stay away from Friday nights because a lot of people are partying. And I will also try to stay away from Tuesdays. We usually have our local Tuesday events, so you want to invite people out to that. But the main thing is have a get together at your home or office or business or Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, wherever, so this information could be presented to all of your prospects. And then have the second, which is the fallback date, where the people who didn't show up on the first one can show up on this one, or you can, or you can just get as many people as you can to the fallback, call a ton of people for that. Maybe you have a lot of contacts. So that's basically it. Once you have those dates figured out, then, you want to help your new agent understand how to position themselves to get their first win. Like I was telling you earlier, to become a field trainer, you definitely want to get 2 agents and 3 customers. So here's 2 agents, so when you do this get together, people are going to see the information, they're going to become a customer or agent. 2 agents join your team, and then you have 3 customers. That knocks out your stride for 5. And then let me zoom in just a little bit more. You get return on your investment. You make $380. You get promoted to field trainer. Your services are free, and then you qualify for up to $100,000 in life insurance. So that's how simple that is. All right, so very simple steps. Set up a get together, get people in. We'll present the information. Your mentor and you can also present the information on your own. I just started doing them on my own. I didn't really, I had my mentor, Mr. Bruce Rochester, come out to present for me as well. He still does that sometimes, time and time again. But guys, you definitely want to take advantage of, take initiative and take control of your own business and launch. But you also want to get your upline or your mentor, incorporated into the process as well. So you can do it either way. But I think allowing your mentor to kind of take you through this process, once you've gone through it, you should be able to duplicate this. And then when new agents come in, you can show them this video and you can take them through this process so you know how to launch your new agents. Because remember, people don't join FES, they join you. All right. So this section, again, you're going to print this out. That way you can just write 20 names and 20 numbers. You can actually put another 20 on the back. That's how I came up with 40. So you want to do that, but calling as many people as possible is the goal. You don't want to start. You don't want to stop at 20 or 40. You want to call as many as possible. You have 100 people, call them. It doesn't matter, but you just want to get as many people in front of this information. So here's the script. Now, if you can't really read it, that's fine. You'll be able to get the script, sent to your email anyway. All you have to do is shoot me a quick text, 954-446-3120. Again, I'm Coach Kev, and I'll email you over this script, or you can reach out to your mentor, and they will be able to provide the script. But on another step, I'll show you guys how to retrieve it on your own. That way you can be able to read the verbiage. So all you're going to do is read the script and then get people in front of the information. So that's very simple. All right. So that's step 2. So step 3 is adding, the photo to your website. Let me go to CoachKev.com. So here's my website. So basically, you can add your photo to the website. So again, your mentor will help you log in here. You're going to log in with the same information that you use when you enrolled as an agent. So you're going to use that email. You're going to use that login. So my login would be K Blake. So behind every individual's link is your username. So my username is K Blake, and then it's whatever password you created when you became an agent. So that's pretty simple. So you want to log in here and then go to update profile and then just add your photo. It's really simple. All right, so that's step 3. Step 4 is registering for Momentum Society. That's where I retrieve the launch doc, and you can do the same. All right. Let me just wait for this to come up. Let me try to log in. So if you register, you hit register, right? And then you're gonna go select free, and you're just gonna fill out your information. There's no cost, so you're just gonna fill out your information for that. But for right now, let me see if I can. Oh, member portal. All right, so I'm already ready to go. All right, so I'm logged in. Basically, they're talking about, we have a huge convention every February. We have another one coming up, 2019 in February. You definitely want to do whatever it takes to get to that conference, because that's going to be a major movement when it comes to that. We also have online training. We have team calls. We have different things that kind of help you take your business to the next level. But you got to be plugged into the system. You got to stay plugged in just so you know what's going on. So if you go here to where it says a member portal, then you go to forms and documents. Hang on, just wait for it to come up. Here's all the forms. Here's the launch form, same one that I reviewed earlier. And then here are some very important information: how to edify the expert, your mentor. That's super important. Strive for, sales director. That's also, a specific goal. So that's basically it. So you want to go into that and download the actual materials, so that way you know exactly what to do with this document and where to retrieve it. So that's easy again. And then the last thing I always go over with the new agents is success with FES. I think this is critical. What I loved about this when I first got into FES, it just allowed me the ability to train 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, whenever. Success with FES.com. I don't know why that's not working. All right, so here we go. It should already log me in. As you guys know, I'm always training. So I would go right here to where it says first week. Soon as you log in, you definitely want to watch this first. Welcome to the family, understanding the system. But you want to go here where it says first week, and you want to watch these videos immediately, just so you can really get yourself engrossed into what to do, how to get started. understanding the R&R Club, understanding how to set up your protection plan, website, FES Connect, different information that'll really help you better understand the business and better understand what your next steps are. So that's how simple that is. You can also go here to where it says the video library, and you can learn, people always call it, you can learn a lot about the business and everything else. So that's basically it when it comes to the 5 steps. And then the last thing that I do, I would go over the credit repair links. So here's a credit repair link. When a person enrolls, I confirm that their name is down at the bottom. We go over pricing so they can see that this is the link that they will send to people to acquire customers. Let's say there's an agent, they're looking for agents, so they go here and they click this will send them to the agent enrollment page. This is send them to the agent enrollment page right here. Very, very, very simple. Always check 288, because this will allow you to be able to take advantage of all of the promotions, all of the R&R Club, the car allowance, the bonuses. So never do standard agent. This is literally a waste. I wish I could get FES to take that out. So never do standard agent, only do 288, and this also allow you to get your credit restored for free after 5 customers. We also do the Credit My Rent. I gotta wrap this up because I gotta call a few people back. All right, they can go there, Credit My Rent, boom. All right, very simple. And then also, a lot of people don't realize this, we can generate revenue off a secured credit card. All right, so they can go here, get a secured credit card, register for that, and you can generate revenue off of that as well. And that's basically it, guys. The goal is for you to duplicate this within your team, have your team doing this simultaneously. No matter what, you always want to position individuals to be able to win, but if they don't know where to go or what to do, then it's going to be difficult for them to win in FES, so or in any business. So guys, again, the most important thing is field trainer. How do you get that? 2 customers, 2 agents, 3 customers, and that's basically it, guys. So I'm gonna actually save this, and if you guys have any questions or concerns, you definitely want to follow up with me. But this will be your friend. Definitely touching base and getting into this training every single week is super, super important. Yes, we have conference calls, yes, we have webinars, but getting into this training is super, super important. All right, guys, again, this is Coach Kev with FES. Again, I'm not in FES, FES is in me. Touch base with your mentor so they can help you get to the next level. I will speak to you soon, and I'll meet you at the TOP.